Welcome to this week's episode of NBA 2K TV.
We're a week into 2023, which means some of you might be going back to work or school, but the fun never stops in 2K23.
That's right, so let's tip off this week with some VC to get your year started off right.
Ready or not, here we go. Former 2K cover athlete Luka Doncic put up an historic performance. A 60-20-10.
Well, both of these teams are still fresh here in the early season, RJ. Is it easier to play hard towards the start of the year?
Well, yes, it's because the season hasn't worn you down, but you're still getting back into the swing of things, so your conditioning might not be all the way there yet.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Moore in at the small forward position. Now here's Fox. Uses the glass on the layup.
Flashing that creativity is so much fun watching Fox carve up defenses like this.
Here's Curry. Wiggins outside. And here's Brown. He played a great game against New Orleans. Here's Moore. First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Sabonis. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. The rebound by Wiggins. And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans. They resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
A nice shot by Brown.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
Dinwiddie finds Fox. And the layup falls. Fox has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Curry, following the score by Sacramento. A nice shot by Brown. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Moore. Here's Dinwiddie. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside Kuminga. And here's Brown. The 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. No good that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans. They were
So consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Kuminga. Thompson comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Curry. Now here's Mitchell, coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta. Counted 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
The first thing I think of when watching Davion Mitchell is defense. Mitchell entered the league as one of the best on-the-ball defenders out there. And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Strus. Outside Mitchell. There's a minute 26 left in the opening quarter. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammates.
Man, that one's good. Irving. And no doubt, Davion Mitchell is an elite defensive guard. Why is that, Grant?
Well, B.A., despite standing 6 feet, he's got a 6'5" wingspan. Mitchell is really strong and quick. But the biggest thing, Davion never takes a possession off.
And it's the Kings with the ball. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Clock at 6. Goes up from the top of the key. And it's Monk missing.
Normally he drains that.
Now here's Irving. Tight defense on him. And that comes off the assist by Green. Irving's got 6.
You can't help but look toward their defense. And they're totally lost.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Murray finds Monk. Now here's Strus. Outside Murray. Monk for 3. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Now Brown. And the shot's good. 14 points for him.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so it's
time to get wild and make some noise.
completely new group here for the Warriors.
Get outside, get outside.
The Kings shooting about 41%. Thompson slides in at power forward next to Green. Kyrie Irving out there with MP. And it's Wiseman in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Warriors 5. Now here's Sabonis. 14 points for him last game against Atlanta.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
And seems hard to believe, but it's been almost 40 years since the Kings moved to Sacramento.
And, you know, maybe they haven't hung any banners, but they've had some special players and some great seasons in that time. And they mean a lot to that community.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He picked up 38 points and was on point from deep. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
1:19 left in the second quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Murray. Pass to Strus. With some arc. It's not going to go for him. And Golden State will come the other way. Brown passes to Wiseman. Here's Irving. Over Mitchell. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Mitchell. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's Murray. Green with the defensive effort.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And here's Brown for 3. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Mitchell against Irving. Mitchell, the pass to Sabonis. Looking to end the run. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
It's the versatility and the unpredictability of what Sabonis does that makes him so hard to match up with, which is why he gets these easy tic-tac fouls.
MP way outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They just can't miss right. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, Richard, as a former player yourself, what's your take on stars demanding trades and jumping around the league so much?
It's tough because I've seen the other thing happen to stars. Blake Griffin re-signs with the Clippers. They show him videos of putting his jersey in the rafters, and then he's traded a year later. So I think everybody has to figure out what is best for them. But you also have to try as an individual and as a professional to fulfill your obligations. And I think trades can be someplace in the middle of that.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Stephen Silas. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Moore in at the 3. Golden State has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Brown can't hit. Sacramento shooting 35% so far in this one. Dinwiddie passes to Murray. Offensive rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Brown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
The former home of the Warriors, Richard. Oakland. What was it like to play over in the East Bay?
Listen, it was a lot more fun when I was playing in a Warriors uniform versus playing against them. Those crowds are insane. Maybe the loudest in the NBA, although the Boston fans might have a little bit of something to say about that. But I must say, this new building is gorgeous.
Pass to Moore. Brown against Dinwiddie.
I got yours.
Good on the bucket. Dinwiddie's got his second basket of the night.
Want that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 at the start of the second half.
Golden State calls timeout. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, I just couldn't get myself going. Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, you have to be the worst player in meaningless games I've ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball. Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Sabonis against Wiseman. Sabonis in the post. Making a mark on the offensive end.
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Warriors, James Wiseman. At the line for 1.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
The Kings shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Mitchell against Irving. Now here's Mitchell. He's covered closely. Ooh, good D by Irving.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Hey, yo, right here. Shoots from 12. That's good on the jumper. Fox has gotten 4 this quarter.
With big-time lift on his jumper, Fox can beat good D.
Here's Brown. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Seven seconds left to play in the third quarter. The floater, and Fox with the lay-in. Fox has got 10 points.
The teardrop from De'Aaron, a shot that perfectly suits his game.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. James Wiseman is out there with Kuminga. Then it's MP. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Irving in at the 1. That's the Warriors 5. Count it. Brown's got 30 points.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Outside Herter. 6 to shoot. Outside Mitchell. From deep. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Nice persistence on the glass. Sabonis understanding how to use his body and length, too.
Irving, the pass to Brown. Herter against Wiggins. To the left wing. Kuminga finds Wiggins. Outside, Brown. And the Warriors with another 3.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
From deep, Mitchell. They get it again.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Brown passes to Irving. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a 3-second
and the
call.
play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Granted, kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
And the NBA always tinkering with the rule book, Richard. Any rules you'd like to see changed? The Richard Jefferson effect?
No, well, a lot of people ask me about the 4-point shot, and I just tell them, do you see where Steph and Clay and Damian Lillard are shooting from now? Where are you going to put a 4-point shot? All we're going to do is reward those guys for a skill that they already have. And I think sometimes you also have to look at the impact that it will have on the game of basketball. If you just have kids trying to shoot these shots or trying to see where they can come from, then you have no idea what it will do to their skill impact. So I don't think that that would be a good thing for the game of basketball.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside, Brown.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Pass to Looney. And they pick up 2.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
He's defended by Looney. Back to Strus. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside, Brown. He shoots a 3. No luck on that one. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Strus up top. Defended by Brown. Can't hit that one. Green with the defensive effort. Golden State is gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside, Brown. Pass to Looney.
Hey, right here.
There's a minute 26 left in the game. Here's Brown. Called in by the Kings.
That is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a good execution.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
From about 19, hauled in by Brown.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Back to Poole. Out of bounds. It'll be Kings ball.
Sacramento ball. Substitution on the court.
Here are the Kings with the ball now. Now here's Fox. Inside. Here's Keita. Looney grabs a miss. Here's Rollins. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
54.
And the energy in this building was awesome.
Once again,
the crowd was involved from the jump. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Now, who's the only other NBA athlete to have a 60-point triple-double?
Was it Wilt Chamberlain, LeBron James, James Harden, or Magic Johnson?
If you answered the beard, then congratulations. Here's some VC to start off your new year.
One of my favorite things about my career in 2K.
Well, we're used to seeing a lot of player movement in the offseason, so how long do you think it takes, Doris, for a reconstructed team to get together and find that mesh point?
Kevin, that is not an answer we will know. A season has to play out. Look back to the Boston Celtics, who were 20-21 at one point before going on to the NBA Finals. Chemistry, how you're going to play, new faces, all of these things have to find a way to come together.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Now, here's Garland. Now Mitchell. Outside Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
And Allen drops them both. And Doris, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
Here's Garland after James Wiseman's bucket. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Mitchell against Brown. And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Brown. Hangs Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
Mitchell outside, tipped away. Back to Garland for three. Warriors with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Okoro passes to Garland. He dishes it to Mobley. Outside Garland. Shoots over Curry. Here's Mobley. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, he tries to enter with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Brown feeling out of it. Kuminga with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And in his first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Curry with the steal. Here's Wiseman. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiseman's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers. And some might go as far. Greg is saying Golden State.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Warriors now. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. So with Irving on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. James Wiseman's out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Brown. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Sacramento played superb basketball. He had 35 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Shot clock at 2, and a deep three from Curry. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. The wide open look here for Garland. No good with the triple. Warriors leading by 15. Curry finds Brown. Curry against Garland. From deep. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Kuminga. Curry's got himself going for his first points of the game on the deep ball. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
High post try. And it's Mitchell missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Brown outside. Another three for Golden State.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
Now here's Wiggins. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go. And it's Brown missing. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Wiggins with some nice D. The Warriors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Pass to Okoro.
Screen, screen, screen.
Garland surveying the D. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, the sky is the limit.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors going to the break, holding an enormous 30.
58. The Cavaliers, 22. Here we go. Make some noise.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. They've got Garland. Allen is out there with Wilcox. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. Here's Brown. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Brown's got 19 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Chris, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional fouls, replay reviews. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. It's stolen by Brown. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling. And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Allen's shot is off.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Brown. And they call a foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
I love his shot selection today and set the bar for the rest of the team.
The Warriors haven't made a mistake at the line yet, 10 of 10. You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They've nailed just about every one of their selections. No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Brown. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Rubio's checked in. Garland, the pass to Allen. And Rubio kicks to Okoro. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. The Warriors have gone as spotless, 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court in the second half.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Inside. Now, here's Okoro. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. A nice shot by Mobley.
If you're going to roll as the screen setter, as Evan Mobley does there, you got to be able to catch and finish, and he does just that.
Irving kicks to Wiggins. 1:11 left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Irving. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 assists now tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
And Kuminga gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Rubio dishes to Garland. Elbow shot is on the way. And the jumper falls for him. Garland's got his first bucket in this one.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
The pass to Curry. From outside the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Yo, who got Rubio?
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Okoro. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. On its way from Irving for 2, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
How about the athleticism? Kyrie stops on a dime, knocks it in. Some of the best breaks in the league.
With the score,
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Warriors on top, running away with this one. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in.
Substitution on the court.
Change here. Brown's checked in. Evan Mobley's checked in for Cleveland. Mitchell comes in for Wilcox. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The pairing up front, it's Green and Looney. Brown out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Moody in at the 3.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Mitchell passes to Horton Tucker. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late. Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Mobley right side. Cleveland moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. Here's Horton Tucker. Curry on the wing. 5 on the clock.
Yo, watch him.
And no good. The tri-spell continuing for him. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal
Ricky
foul.
Rubio picks one up.
First
Yeah,
team
nice,
foul.
strong finish there. Nearly
At the
a
line for the
three-point
Dubs.
opportunity.
Brown. 2.
And Brown drops them both. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Left side Chandler to the paint, Curry. And the rejection by MP. Pass to Moody. Looney with it. He's against Green. Clock at 4. Brown inside the line. They get the rebound. Fades away. Looney with the bucket. Looney's got 4 points this quarter.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Chandler's shot good.
Chandler.
And with
3
that
points.
three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the Warriors?
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Moody. Brown with it. At the elbow, Green. Pass to Moody. To the inside. Here's Brown. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
The pass to Caldwell. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Passes it to Yang. Kicks to Brown. Trying his luck from deep. Green with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Chandler down low. Just 5 to shoot. It's tipped. Brown outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you can see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
38.
They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining moment for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll
Ooh, so this gonna be a dog fight right now.
Oh, Zion, what up, man? Just working on my game. What's up with you?
Today, I am very excited because I am here with a great celebrity. And that, my friends, is Jamad. But you might know him better as MP in NBA 2K23. Welcome to 2K TV.
Thank you for having me, man. What's up, bro? What up?
Good to see you again.
Always,
you know,
always.
besides shooting the scene with me, what was your best experience here at MoCap and shooting with all these great athletes?
I would say working with J. Cole. That was definitely one of the highlights for me. He's someone that I've grown up listening to. I remember Sideline Story and just me going through my ebbs and flows and trying to, just trying to get off the sideline in my world. Trying to figure out acting and things like that. So his work kind of helped motivate me in my world.
And of course, as fans know, going through this year's My Career, you will come across a ton of NBA athletes.
A ton.
So what was some of your favorite moments from working with all these players?
Ooh, T-Mac for sure. T-Mac, really, really cool guy. Super, super cool. His energy out the roof, super cool.
At this stage of the season, balancing minutes is a top priority for a lot of teams, Brent.
Yeah, it's such a grind, and so teams are trying to find better ways to spread minutes around, give opportunities maybe for younger players, coaches sometimes tweaking the offense to try to run variations of plays that they worked on during training camp. So this is a great time to make a little bit of some adjustments and tweaks.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. They've got James Wiseman. Stephen Curry is out there with MP. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Kuminga in at the four-man position.
And I like it when Stephen Curry gets to the inside. He goes up strong. Just wants to convert from there, and he gets the chance.
Here's Moore. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. To the middle. Here's Murray. 4 on the clock. Pass to Moore. The 3 is up. Warriors with the rebound. Last time they met in San Francisco.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
The defense has all eyes on Stephen, and he exploits that with a dish.
Here's Fox. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Brown. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Shooting for Golden State. Brown, 1 shot.
Free throw good. Brown. Here's Fox. 26 points for him last game against the Lakers. Outside Sexton. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Moore. Sabonis, the pass to Sexton. Can they get it? And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Sexton, not one of the bigger guards in the league, but he plays with tremendous tenacity.
All right, both free throws good from Sexton. The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Curry passes to Brown. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Brown's got 6.
Now, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the bench.
Fox against Curry. Knocked loose. Brown passes to Curry. That one's good for 2.
They're really working the paint now.
Brown.
And Sacramento has possession, trailing by 10. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow, keep closing out the shooters, and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Pass to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Hey, from beyond the arc. And the Warriors with another 3.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
The Kings have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Outside Sexton. Here's Moore.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Sexton. Pass to Brown. The 11-footer. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. He's got 11. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
And the Kings call time here.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have.
They've got Davion Mitchell. Also Colin Sexton out there. Domantas Sabonis out there with Max Strus. And it's Moore in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. The Warriors shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. Oh, didn't think that was going in.
3 points.
Brown's got 14 points for the game.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Now here's Sabonis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Left side Kuminga. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Strus. 9 points for him in his last game. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Sexton. Outside Strus. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Max Strus.
Golden State has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He ended up with 34 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Outside, Brown. Here's Moody. Oh, from deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Well, Grant, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline, Domantas Sabonis going to the Kings.
Big-time surprise. Tyrese Halliburton going the other way to Indy. Now, I like that deal for both sides. Sacramento adding an all-star big. The Kings needing some size. Sabonis adds that.
Hey, we see plenty of three-point shots every game, Brent. Would you say it's still a shooter's league?
Yeah, I would say it's still a scorer's league, BA, rather than a shooter because, look, a lot of people can take shots. There aren't too many that make them efficiently. So that part is going nowhere. I think it's about creating points and trying to get it to the most opportunistic way you can score. That's what the offense's job is to do.
Timeout called, Sacramento.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back.
Curry against Fox. Pass to Moore. Now here's Fox. Lets the three fly. Hits the trifecta. And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant. One of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, BA. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys.
And Sacramento has possession after the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Now here's Sexton. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Off the mark there with a three. The Warriors have gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. Yep, count it. Brown's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Pass to Moore. Now here's Sabonis, guarded by Wiseman. Fades. Offensive rebound. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Fox against Curry. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman.
And Wiseman using the length, swatting that one away.
Now another view of that incredible mobile one drive.
Oh, and trailing by double digits, who can you count on to continue the battle? He's answering in the affirmative. This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
Now here's Fox. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock, and they get it back. Good work defensively by Wiseman.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid straight up and in. Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. The Warriors on top, running away with it. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So on the floor for Golden State, they've got MP. James Wiseman is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what we did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's Sexton. Pass to Moore. And here's Sexton, defended by Brown. Here's Sabonis. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Wiggins outside. Kuminga with it. Brown passes to Wiseman from 11 feet away. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one. And the Kings shooting just 35% from the floor. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Timeout called. Sacramento
trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now. And all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Some changes for Sacramento. Herder comes in for more.
Over.
It's Monk on the wing. Pass to Murray. Here's Dinwiddie. 3-pointer. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 7 rebounds in the game. Brown can't hit. Outside Monk. Over to the wing. Fox right side. With 2 seconds left. He can't hit that time. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors ahead, up by 15. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Max Strus, Domantas Sabonis out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Strus with the bucket.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Thompson outside.
Hey, right here.
Back to Curry. Releases. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And the Warriors lead by 14. So it's Sacramento now. Pass to Dinwiddie. Strus finds Dinwiddie. Thompson pulls it in.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Drops in the layup for 2.
Thompson. Such a confident scorer, seeing Clay get into these areas on the floor and still being effective. Got to appreciate that part of his game.
Now here's Strus. Shoots over Thompson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Clay Thompson picks one up.
Substituting on the court.
1:52 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Sexton. Warriors with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Sexton against Brown. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Golden State. Brown taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Brent, one issue that's come up. Star players unavailable for various reasons. But some tension there with teams. Where are we headed with this, you think?
I think one of the things, BA, that's going to be of interest in the next couple years is how much this rest, recovery, and load management is actually impacting the player's performance. There's been a lot of data out there, and it's a lot of predictive data about whether or not a player should play. And the league is really digging in to see whether or not this is actually affecting the players or if they should be playing more minutes. And I don't know if it comes down to something financial, but it usually does.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Warriors.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Back to Brown. Hey, puts up a three. Another three for Golden State.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Ball, 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 ball. Hey, ball.
Outside Mitchell. And he lobs it up top. Wiseman with a steal. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.